Hey guys, what's happening? Let me get this mic situated here. Alright, trying to check and see if I have my levels and stuff okay. I need to adjust that just a little bit. Alright, yeah, that's a little bit better, ain't it? Alright guys, yeah, there it is. Alright, so got started a little bit late on the stream, but we jumped in on spy puts. Let me see which one y'all got up here. There we go. This one. We jumped in on spy puts on this second candle right here on this double top kind of thing here, and it's looking good. I'm expecting to actually I probably should have already sold. What are we looking at there? About a $2 drop. So looking for any type of resistance around this support. Yeah, so I'm selling right there. Probably should have sold on that when it actually come down and touch support, but we always wait for that confirmation. At least I should have sold two. I only got three. Okay, well, I'm not out yet. I got it in. Alright, so we're going to be looking for our next in. I jumped on that one pretty quick this morning. I'd originally thought that we might see a little bit of a pop this. Excuse me, I might have seen a little bit of a pop this morning, but we really didn't. Let's see what Apple. What else do we have? Disney. Yeah, see, Disney double bottoming right here. If we get a break above this and it's looking pretty bullish, we might could play calls on it. Let's I know a couple of people said that they liked Disney today, but I didn't bother to look and see if it was bullish or bearish. Hey, what's the good one down here? Let's see. If we go pre-market high, and there, just in case. I doubt we'll make it all the way back up here today, but just in case we do. Yeah, Disney's not been this low in a long time, so really not too much to go off of. I need to turn this off right now. Okay. So I'm just marking some pivot points, swing high, swing low, things like that here. That was a support. Okay, we just got some real quick lines thrown up here just in case we decide to trade it. So we actually looking like it's going to follow the 15 on down, so it doesn't look like this is going to double bottom, guys. Let's go back to our SPY 1 second. Alright, here's that encapsulating candles I was talking about, 3-bar play, 4-bar play, whatever you want to call it. It's when you get a red candle, 1 or 2 or 1 to 3 bar pullback. They're usually really short bars. Then you have another one, and all of this encapsulates the 3 bar or 2 or 3 bars in the center. Okay, what is? See, I don't like entering the SPY right here. I wish this morning, instead of just picking up those 3, I would have went ahead and picked up 5. We could have sold a few right there and just kept the plan, but so we're gonna give it time to work. Give it a minute, see what it does. Let's go looking. See that right there? That's what it looks like with just 1 bar in the center. Usually see those with bigger bars like that. Usually the 2 to 3 bars in the center are the better play, the better watch. Let me pull up. Good morning, man. Yeah, we're going to have to find us some more support and resistance lines here. Let's come on out here and look. I like right there. I like that one. Ugh. What can we find in here? That's close. That's close. That's very close. Let's pick this one. Where did I see that? That was right here. And let's make that just a crap. Get the wrong thing. Let's make that just a point of interest right now. See, I'm actually going to bring this down just a little bit. I like it a little bit better. Right in through here. Okay, so let's go back to 3 minute. So right now we got a good follow along the 15, but we are starting to get a pretty good pulled away from it. The RSI is starting to get oversold. Guarantee you put Bollinger Bands on this, you're going to start seeing them separating away from that 20 pretty good. So I would expect soon we'll see a pull up. Yeah, see, we're starting to get an engulfing candle here. We'll get a pull up at least to the 15. At least to the 15. Let's see what our E-mini futures are doing. Yeah, about the same. What about Apple? The E-mini futures are good, and the Apple's good to watch to go along with the SPY. Mainly, Apple is, at least the last time I checked, it was the most weighted of the stocks in the SPY. So it's a good one to help all along. So we're starting to see some support, some consolidation on Apple. If we get a break above, might as well say the 200, but a break above this, that could be a double bottom, and we could see a nice little pop back up to about 165 if we can break over this. And we're getting that with the SPY too. It's all starting to correlate over to the SPY. Matter of fact, right here wouldn't be a bad place to get puts, but I want to see what this candle does at the 15. I mean, calls, sorry. If you do jump in early on something like this, set your stop loss super close, because it can easily reject and come on down. If we do get a break over this, what do we got there to there? If we can get over this 143, we could probably see it at least back up to here. The 145, possibly the 147. Yeah, let's see. Here's where we're going to see. What's it going to do? So right there, if you want to grab calls right there, where am I at? Yeah. That is, see, we've been following this 15. We've got a break above it. I'm still going to wait another few minutes, but that's not a bad place for it. Good bounce. As a matter of fact, because of that bounce there, I want to adjust this to there, back to where we had it earlier. I don't know, I just don't trust that at that 50 right now. If you would have grabbed calls down here when we was talking about it, you would be up 2 times your delta right now. Well, 1.5, 2 times. While that's working, let me see what's moving. RLX is moving. Geo is moving. Wolf, that's one I was looking at earlier. What's it doing? Wolf done the same thing, got rejected at 200, pulled back, almost pulled back to the low, and now it's retesting the 200 again. Seen Starbucks here, right there it is. Oh shit. Damn it. Things are moving so quick, can't even click on it. Yeah, Starbucks don't look too bad, let's pull it up. Starbucks. It's starting to double top, ain't it? Might be good for puts. Let's go back to our spot and look at. Yeah, see, here's our rejection. There, that's what I'm looking for. Doji. Let's see if we get a good green candle, or a good red candle, or a good green candle. Here's what our next play is. If this candle closes like that, then Celine's giving a long candle. We don't have the breakout of the ADX, but although we're close. The RSI is at 53, good strong candle. But there it is. If you entered back here, you are right. Well, you're hovering around 2 times your delta. So right now, the only play that I've made on the SPY has been puts right here. Disney's still undecided what it's doing. It's consolidation. Looking. Apple broke out. Perfect. That's what we was calling for. If it went over that line, what is our? Where's that? Where's our? There it is. 62's RSI. So the key area we're looking for on that, let's adjust this just a little bit, is 165. That's where we can expect some type of resistance. I love when you start seeing this cross of the 15 over 50 just right around the 200 and the price shoots up above it. That is a great setup. Great setup. So now, I don't like trading against that 200, but we gotta make a move. Okay, let's try it. What is our RSI? Let's try it. If anything, it'll give us a couple of dollars on it. Little late on it, but trading against 200, we'll just have to see how it plays out. I mean, if you look at the There it is. If you look at the 4, we are oversold like a mug, man. Look at that. Wow. I'm trying to go back to something I'm already in. There we go. So we got some good green candles here. We got our encapsulation candles. So now we're just seeing what it does up against the 200 and high of the day. Let's mark that as a point of interest. So that's what we're waiting on. And if anybody's wondering, the lines I've got marked here, it is pre-market highs, pre-market lows, and this was a support line from way back over. I'm not going all the way back over right now. And this is a support line here. Let's see, 148, you say? Let's look. 148. Yeah, I'd say if you probably go with the normal support in this line. I didn't mark them this low last night. I should have. Yeah, I'll give you 148. Yeah, it's nice. I've got the pre-market marked right now, pre-market high. Let's see. Let's do this. Let's go with yeah. See, that's what I was talking about. We're going to start seeing a little bit of resistance around this 200. Probably not going to, as bullish as things is getting, where it's been oversold so much, it's probably not going to be much of resistance, but let's go. Let's mark your 148. Close enough as a point of interest, and let's see what it does around there. We're getting ready to get our 3 soldiers. Now, usually, guys, the 3 soldiers is a bullish candle pattern, but it's been in my experience, unless you just got a flat out run, it's not long after that you see a pullback. I mean, it's probably not going to, it doesn't mean it's going to pull back and reverse, but just that pullback. What did Disney ever do? Double bottom, it is breaking finally, it looks like. No, not yet. Not yet. It's hesitating right around that. Do I have? Yeah, I've got this turned off here. I know I had it turned off on one of them. Alright, size around 47. We're about to get the bullish cross here, down here on this Selena ADX. But we are still bearish right now. So let's see if we can get another setup like we did down here, another encapsulation candle or 3-bar play. If we do, that should break us over the 200. It's still unconfirmed, but at least we'll be a break over the 200. What is our E-mini futures doing? Yeah, see, we're still staying pretty bullish on them. And then Apple, yeah, just like we caught it on Apple, it's come right up and found its resistance around 165, so we'll have to see if it can break over that. Get our 3 little bar play right here. All these stocks are just so oversold right now. I mean, everything is beat down. If we come, look at it right here, the 4 hour on the SPY. Sorry, this is such a mess. This is where I've been day trading a lot here lately. This is actually, I think, a bad example. Let me... Then if we come to drawing... Okay, so yeah, let me bring you over here to this. So this is the first time in a long time on the SPY that we have broken below this trend line, and we are also below this key support right here. So this is begging for some type of release, man. I think when I checked this last night, it was close to 10%. If we come down here to the wick, it's 8.2 to the wick. It is 743 to the candle. So yeah, it's begging for some type of release, at least a pullback, some kind of or consolidation. So that's... Yep, right there we got a rejection. Let's see. I knew I jumped too late. See, I wish I would have been more bold, bought in here. I could have sold here, sold 2 here, and then waited to see either the stop loss or the other, because that's actually making a good setup for puts right now. Yeah, see, that's what happens when you jump too early. Sometimes you just got to get out and go the opposite way, or too late in this case. Too early for puts, too late for calls. Let's see if we get our bounce right here. Let's see if we get our bounce. We could still stay bullish. We're not out of it yet. We ain't stop loss out yet. I wonder what that looks like on the fib. That's got to be really close. So yeah, if it bounces here, that'll be a 50% bounce. So not the classic 61, but still a popular one. Yep, see right there we go. That's the reason why we don't exit too early. We set up a plan, you trade the plan. Don't scare yourself out of it too quick. I still jumped into it too late though. If I wasn't going to jump back here, I probably should have waited on the pullback and bounce. But this, it's a risk you take when you trade against the 200. You got to know that it can reject at that 200, and that's just a risk you take if you want to try to jump in early. You just got to realize that you can stop loss out, or you may have to reverse and change gain. But knowing the risk going into it is different than just blindly going into it. Currently, right now, oh shit, hang on, what'd I do? Currently, right now, I've got, pull this up, I've got 4 calls on the SPY. We have 2 calls on Apple. We did have 4. And no, I didn't buy in Disney. So all I've got right now is Apple and SPY. We've not jumped on Disney yet. I'm gonna start watching Apple more though. So what I did, we jumped on Disney, and the plan was to sell right here, but I missed it a little bit, and ended up having to sell a couple right back here. So what would have been almost a $2 move ended up being like $1.25 move. Give me 1 second. Okay. Let's see. Yeah, everything just kind of like being a little blah right now. It's just consolidating. It's a little undecided. Got a little boost there. Oh, there goes my remote, but it got a little boost there, and everybody's waiting to see what everybody else is going to do. Nobody's doing nothing. Also, guys, Wednesday, I'm pretty sure, I'll double check that, but Wednesday is inflation report, I think. So mark that on your trading calendars. Wednesday could be a volatile day either way. I mean, if it comes out good, you're going to see things really rebound, really pull back. But if it turns out bad, we could full on get our crash. Which, you know, the way the SPY is done, we've already corrected a lot. I mean, where it's consolidated near this top instead of continuing on. Oh, I can't quit yawning this morning. Here we go. It's retesting the 200. What's Apple doing? Disney. People want to be bullish today. People want to be bullish today. I want to see this break. So what we've had here, we've had our pull up. It's pulled back, 50% bounce. We have our encapsulation candle. So everything's looking really, really bullish. It's pulled off, or bounced not only off the 50%, but a key support here, which was pre-market lows. This is not a key resistance. This is just something we was looking at where it was the high of the day. It's also around the 200. Come on. Give us a big spot candle. Here we go. RSI 61. MACD looking good. ADX looking good. We're about to get the breakout of the ADX. Apple doing the same. I want to mark this. Yeah, see Apple doing the same. We need a break above this high. Well, high of the day would be great, but at least this high. Disney, right there. If you want in on Disney, there's your mark. As long as we don't get a big engulfing candle coming down. Right at the 50 day. This is the reason why I like watching. If anybody's new here, the EMA lines I have up is the 200, the 50, and the 15. So 200 red, 50 green, purple is 15. Here we go. Right at key resistance. We see our first rejection. Now can I hold the 200? If it holds the 200, I may pick up two more. Take back the two that I sold earlier. Give me 1 second. I was looking at VVAX earlier this morning. It's more of a penny top stock. Wait, was that not the name of it? Maybe I got the name wrong. Let's see. Well, I'm not seeing it on here now anyway. I thought it was VVAX. Probably got the name wrong. Anyway. So we're retesting the 200. Apple is doing the same. It looks like it's going to retest support. Apple, we never did get our break above, though. I don't like that. Disney is pulling back from the 50, so we'll see if we get a break above it or if it's just going to be a healthy pullback here. Twitter's still riding that 50 down. Even though we pulled up, it's still getting rejected. We have our engulfing candle. It is still bearish. We never did break above the 50. Starbucks climbing. Man, I should have jumped on that earlier. Check that out. Healthy little pullbacks. Golden candle pullback. Come up. Nice setup. Nice setup. Right here would have been a good entry point. The green candle get in. I can go up in candle here too, but I like this setup better. So SPY is working on 3-bar play. Apple could be doing the same. And Disney still undecided. It's at the 50. Looking to either pull back to the 15 or break above. Twitter, no good. Starbucks still killing it. Loving it. I want the green close candle above the 200. Open and close. That's what I'm shooting for right now. We, looks like volume's been staying pretty steady. We've had a few dips. But overall, looks pretty steady. Guys, if y'all see anything running, and I don't, while I'm watching these, you let me know, please. Any of the big stocks to, let's say, stocks $5 or more. MBOT Medical is running. We can take a look at it real quick. This volume, yeah, the volume's a little low, but still above 1 million. A lot of hesitation candles in the beginning, but overall we got a break of the high. Yeah, MBOT not looking too bad. About to have the breakout, or already in a breakout, but getting ready to pull up again on the ADX. SPY is doing this consolidation. There's a lot of hesitation in the market today. A lot of hesitation. A lot of flags coming out. Disney trying to pull up. Apple, same thing, just flag, flag. Doesn't know what to do. What's our E-mini futures are undecided. We'll have to wait and see about this candle here. So what I'm doing is I'm looking at the Apple and the E-mini futures to kind of gauge a little bit more insight into the SPY. Boom. Right there. If we get a close below this 200, I'm going to go ahead and sell my other 2 calls and wait on the next entry. Does it know what it wants to do? Well, the E-mini is popping, and Apple isn't yet. Let's see what the SPY, let's see what effect this has on the SPY. See, it's pulling back up over the 200. Don't you do it. Don't you do it. You better not. Jimmy and Hood puts. Hey, thanks, man. Let's take a look at it. Yeah, that's a nice little setup right there. Let's see. GME, I like GME even better. Let's see what it does here. If we get a red candle right here, that could be a nice little setup. We gotta watch our ADX though. Watch our ADX. Yeah, Hood, I'm gonna give it just a little bit more, but GME is looking really nice for puts. Really nice. See, this is when you get that cross too far below the 200, it usually gets rejected. Our volume is coming down. We're probably about to get a bearish ADX here. So this is looking really nice. So right there, let's see what this candle closes as, and that's probably our entry point. Hey, good looking out, man. Thank you, by the way. Good looking out. And our E-mini futures are popping. Apple going. So yeah. So what do we want to look at? Let's set up some I'm actually, for this bottom resistance, I'm going to kind of put it in a box. I'm not going to draw the box out, we just put, so that's our box for resistance down here. So that's it. If you want to jump in on puts, your stop loss can be if it gets rejected at the 200. Well, can be if it get, or sorry, not 200, the 50. If it gets rejected at the 50, it pulls up here. As long as we don't get a big engulfing candle right here. This might be a 3-bar play. Our volume's too weak for that though, ain't it? Yeah. You would need a really big green candle right here. Really big. So yeah, that's what we're looking at. The hood's still not set up yet, as a matter of fact, if this is turned into a bigger green candle or two green candles, that could continue on up. We'll just have to wait and see. Well, no, the volume's coming down, ain't it? I don't know. We'll just give that another minute or two. Like, see if I get a clear rejection here at the 50. Our SPY looks, as of right now, looks to be bouncing off the 15. We don't have confirmation of that yet. Apple is still consolidating out between these two here. The high of the day and this support. High of the day and this support. We can actually... I'm actually getting rid of this right now. GME. Like I said, unless we just get some huge candle right here, the volume is looking really weak. Starbucks still killing it. My unicorn that got away this morning. Disney still can't confirm over that 50. Our SPY is still consolidating. Is there some type of news coming out or something? Somebody waiting on news or something? Let's see. Uh-oh, guys. A legendary market pundit says the stock market could fall by nearly 50%. Dun dun dun. Bitcoin mining hearing in the U.S. House questions power usage. Well, all right, it's testing that high again. Let's see if SPY can break over. GME is coming on down. Come on, turn red again. Come on down. If this comes back up to the 200 and retest, you could scale back in with a couple more puts here if it rejects. And that could double top. Yeah, I see hood just that way that looked. No, that's not saying it's going to stay up, but I just didn't like that candle setup on it. We still have weak volume in it though. It's still not strong. It's just there. Twitter still trending down. That would have been a good entry here. Just rejection. RSI had enough to run just a little bit. What is the low of the day? Where it's at? About 25 cents. Apple still consolidating. Wow. Make a move, man. Make a move. Hood had earnings in a few days. A lot of hate on the stock right now for their manipulation. May see a dive to 10. That's good to know. Yeah, Hood gets hated on a lot, and rightfully so, man. They had a really good platform for people starting out, and they just screwed it up. Hood could have been something really good, and they screwed it all up. Yeah, that's what I started on, was hood. What are we at, SPA? I tell you, if hood does rally till earnings, then right afterwards would be a good time to get puts, because that would be the only reason why somebody would play this right now. The only reason. GME retesting 200. Let's throw up a... That's our rejection point. So rejection of that could warrant buying 2 more puts. SPA's not looking good. SPA's not looking good at all. We got a volume drop. We've got a double top. Well, if it closes, we do. And if it breaks that, it's coming on down. Let's move our point of interest to the double top confirmation. There we go. We got a new high day anyway. Dude, I forgot about Netflix too. They had earnings, didn't they? Man, let's check it out real quick. We'll come back to hood since we're not in it right now. Oh wow, yeah. What is that? That is a... Is that right? $23 move? Holy hell. Holy hell. Alright. That's the kind of moves we like. What was the other one people was talking about? Piton. Yeah, bounced right up. Can't believe people still buying this shit. But hey, it's making money. Check it out. That would have been the perfect entry right here. Right there. Pulled back to the doji and go up in candle on. Perfect entry. Perfect. Okay. Let's see if we get our confidence. Apple still consolidating. Any futures pulling back. Disney don't know what to do. I'm about to quit watching Disney. The only reason I'm watching it is because some people mentioned it earlier. Give me 1 second. Let me check something out. What is Roku doing? Nothing. Ooh. Ooh, 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 ooh. Ew. So stupid. Nice little setup here. That would have been a nice little run for $2. Close to 3. But we've got our cross, the 15 over 50, price above the 200, bounce confirmed, but it's hovering right around the high of the day. And we'll keep an eye on this one. GME don't know what it wants to do. Nothing knows what it wants to do. It's like the volume is dropping out, but it's not moving. In all rights, by now the SPY should have dropped out. We should be getting puts on it right now. I mean, it's as weak as it gets. Volume's dropped out. Can't break above. I mean, we are in like a little mini ascending triangle right here, but just gotta wait for the breakout. I mean, I guess we could go all the way back here, but there ain't no point in it. I guess we could wait for the breakout. Either way of that. Let me see here. See, that's what I was wondering, if they had anything. I know Wednesday, they're having a thing on what the hell, inflation, whatever they call that. I'm drawing a blank right now. But anyways, Wednesday they're having that. So I don't know. I mean, it could be as far as FOMC minutes. I mean, I guess we could see if there's any news on it. Let me see. Bond sell-off eases as investors await next week's FOMC meeting. So yeah, see, I think that's what a lot of this consolidation we're seeing is people are hesitant to do too much right now on waiting on Wednesday. Let's see. Fed calendars and meeting. January. I want the date. Like calendar. I've got it pulled up here. Let me see. I'll find it here in just a second. Well, I may lie to you. I know I have it on here. There it is. Calendar, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. So Wednesday, Federal Reserve Board plans to issue all daily postings as scheduled. Commercial papers, selected interest rates, factors affecting reserve balances. Okay, I'm on the wrong day. Let's see. I wonder if I couldn't find it. Here we are. Yeah, FOMC meeting, 2-day meeting, January 25th, 26th, ending on Wednesday. So that's when they'll have their conference. Yeah, press conference at 2 p.m. on Wednesday. Apple trying to break above. What's SPY doing? SPY not there yet, but we'll probably see it. The way the E-minis and Apple's working. GME testing that 200 again. Oh, Piton broke out. Look at that. Hoo. That's what I'm saying, guys. Watch this setup right here. When you get that 15 over 50, the price shoots above the 200 and bounces. Watch that setup. That is my perfect setup right there. Look at that. You had good volume, good ADX momentum breakout here. Wow. Love that. We're getting our breakout on the SPY. Yeah, that's the inflation meeting. They'll have the, it says 2 days. You might see a little bit of news come out on Tuesday, but the real, all the press conference, the real meeting, all that good news is all going to come out Wednesday. So we've got our breakout. Can it confirm? That's our question now. Can it confirm? Disney breaking out too? Damn, I just damn near gave up on Disney too. Yes, something's opened up the floodgates. What has got us moving? Let's look. Oh yeah, I forgot to check on Intel. So we have Intel. Lucid's moving too. Now we've got the floodgates opening up, guys. It says Lucid yesterday had a bunch of well trades. Lucid is coming up on the 200 if anybody's watching that. See again, look. we have that 15 over 50, the price over the 200 bounce. The problem with this one was we didn't have good volume until just now, but we had our 80X breakout. That's the reason why we always wait on confirmation. Come back, test and bounce. Give us a 3-bar play here. Apple's still climbing a little bit. GME. See, why is this moving up? The volume is out. I don't know. I just don't trust this one yet. I mean, I know we're getting 80X breakout, but that lower volume, I just don't trust that. Peloton pulling back. What's their SPY doing? I want to see the test and bounce. That's what I'm looking for. So right now, if crap, I'll find it here. Right now we're almost $4 up on our SPY calls. So that'd be 4 times your delta, whatever you picked. Four times your delta, whatever you picked. Unless you played down where I first called it, then you'd be up another $1.25, I think. GME. Man, this is only holding on by hope and a prayer. E-mini futures. Twitter still continuing down. See, this would have been, you know, pick up 4 up here, sell 2 or all 4, it don't matter. Wait for the pull up, buy 2 more.
Folks, this ought to be illegal.
Hey, hold on, sorry guys. Sorry about that. That was the mute button got turned on the TV. So we might be getting our bounce on the SPY right here. Might be getting our bounce on the SPY right here. Hey bub, no problem. Come back anytime. You have a great day.
Dad, are you done?
Okay. So we're getting close to about lunch. Yeah, man, I like doing these. I ain't had the chance to do them in a while. I'm finally getting back into it. Yeah, we'll take a look at those. Finally getting back into it. So hopefully we can keep this going a little longer. Let's see, to look at those, I'm actually going to switch this 1 second. Here. So this is a nice bounce here, but we're still trading under the 50. And right now we need to break over that 50 on BBIG. This is actually a decent put setup, so that's not a good sign on that. So yeah, this needs to break up. It looks like it's pretty close to support right now, bounced off of it. So we really need to get a clean break above this 50, catch it and bounce. If we get above this 50 and this resistance line here, or yeah, resistance, that would be a really good sign for this. Let's see. I wonder what. Let me check something out real quick. So we're near the 61%. If we can catch a bounce there. So yeah, that's the worrisome sign about that. It's still trading under that 50. So let's look at, what was that one, DWAC. Oh man, DWAC was holding too and it dropped under. This could just be the way the market's been doing today. Let's pull back here, yeah. See, that's not too bad of a sign like that on the macro scale. That is when you start trading below this, which is at 77.16. That's when you want to start worrying about DWAC. But as of right now, it's still holding. We're still in a bull trend, so that's what I'd be looking at. You know, as long as you can get a bounce off the 50 and stay bullish in that area, you're still doing good on DWAC. Let's check out too, since we're in there, the DWAC W, the cheaper one. Yeah, see, it's the same thing. They're trading identical. Yeah, I would say the exact same thing about this. As long as you don't break below this swing low right here, if you do, you need a bounce off that 50. After that, I would consider this probably dead for the time being. But yeah, as long as you stay above that 50, you're fine. And as long as you stay above this swing low, I would still consider you in a bull trend. It's still doing really good. Let's check back at our trades. So we're not doing much. I think I'm going to sell my SPY if it breaks trend. And we'll just wait on the next setup. Apple is actually getting a short signal. But it's not broke below the 15, so I'm not too worried about that one right now. We can get these false signals sometimes. GME is still holding around the 200. Peloton, I cannot believe this. Look how bullish it's got, man. That RSI is hot. Man, I was just talking about old dude about playing that too, man. Right when we pulled it up, it was right here. That'd have been a nice little in and out. Twitter still on that. Twitter puts this morning would have been a slow burn, but paid out really good. Could have paid out twice, actually. Disney still climbing. We are getting this cross, but we're under the 200, so that's a possible rejection point. Getting the break out of the ADX. What? I ain't checked on AMC in a minute. Let's see. Putty. AMC is almost all the way down to where, almost down to where it was when it first broke out. Well, the second time when it first broke out. Back in April or whenever it was. It started breaking out around $14, $15 an hour at a time. I wonder how many people are kicking themselves in the ass for not selling. Man, that sucks. I hate that. But you know, one of the problems with AMC is they held for so long, but there toward the end, they quit buying shares and started buying more options and things like that. And with nobody, I don't care if you're holding all the shares in the world. If there's no selling going on, there's no supply and demand. As a matter of fact, it's just as bad to buy up all the shares and hold it as it would be to sell them all. Because the stock market moves on supply and demand, supply and demand. On which one? The signal. Which one did you see that on? Let's see. On AMC? Yeah, right here. Yeah. Well, all that's it. Yeah, you got to watch these on the yellow one. That usually means caution. If it's green, it's usually a better signal. But yeah, that's a nice setup. You had the doji, and then the green candle like that. But it's just there's no conviction in it no more. I mean, if people was treating AMC today like they did when it was at the $30, $40, $50, this stock would be booming right now. You know, it was at like when it okay, how could I say this? When it was like at 40, people was like, all right, you know, it's at 40, so it drops down to 30. It's buy all day long, buy the dip. Well, where are they at now? Here's a great dip. They just, I don't know. I mean, I've still got a few shares, but I've got nowhere near what I did. When it fell under 20 is when I started losing a little bit of hope on it. But if it shows any bullishness, I'll pick it back up. I'll buy again. But right now, where I'm at with AMC is I'm at show me something. It needs to show me something before I start buying anymore. I need to know other people are in it with me. And I think that's what's lost with AMC now, is nobody knows if anybody's in it with them anymore. Right there, we just stopped loss on our spy puts. But we did it in profit though. We did it in profit. So, or calls, I said puts. As a matter of fact, that's actually, shit, should have been watching. I should have picked up puts there. Damn it. So now I'm looking for an entry point on the SPY for puts, because I missed a good one. So let's see. I think right around lunch, we'll take a break and we'll come back around 2:30ish, like an hour to 30 minutes before power hour. Get set back up and do it again. Hang on one second. So now we're looking, we missed our entry right there. We was looking at something else. So now we're looking for another entry on SPY. Disney. We may have an entry on Disney coming up. See if it breaks that 50. Damn, I missed all my put entries. We got to talk about AMC. Lucid. Now the bear's coming back out. Oh hell. Twitter, man, check that out. So picked up puts here, sold some here, picked up some more here. And check it out. That would have been the time to sell right there. We didn't play this. This was just a hypothetical one if anybody's wondering. We didn't play this one. So we're going to give it another few minutes, take lunch, and then come back around 2:30. Yeah, man, Twitter would have been a nice play if I'd have played it. We was talking about it from the get-go, and I didn't end up playing it. Even right here, if I'd have jumped in, that would have been nice. Piton coming back down. If it don't get a bounce here, it's done for. Right here could be an entry on Disney. We'll wait and see what it does. Yeah, this algo's pretty cool, man. I like it. You gotta know some basics, support, resistance, what your candles are doing, and how to read an ADX, but volume. But it is so awesome. It gives you all this information here, and the Selene is not all that you get. You get Market Guard, which is you put your like say you're looking at the SPY, you'll put it on the 4 of the day, and it'll show you what the VIX is, what the history volatility is, kind of give you an overall look at it. There's also the opening bell pattern. It'll show you going over a certain given time uh, what the probability of which candle patterns are on the first 4 or 5 candles. See, we had that break here done really. I mean, it did pop a little bit, but we never did have the volume follow through. The momentum never continued on. So right there it is. If anybody's looking to play puts on the SPY, looks like we're getting it right here. This is our entry on puts. I'm playing the not the 0 day, but I went out to, let me pull it up here. I think it's like Monday or whatever, but it gives you, it'll say like 3 or 4 days. Yeah, right there, the 24th. Just so it's not 0 day. You know, the theta's still pretty good. You can usually catch it between like 40 and 60, depending on what you play. Okay, since, what is that? Hang on. What is that? I think it's showing like, Apple puts right there on Apple too. Alright, if you played puts on the SPY, here we go. We are off and running.
Yes.
I wish I'd have caught it up here, but yeah, better late than never. Better late than never. So far, we played puts in the beginning, picked up calls, ran it up, and now we're in puts again on the SPY. So far, we're up roughly about $50 on each call or put. Not too bad. So far, we've had about a $400 morning. Maybe closer to 500. I'd check. Yeah, if you ever want to check it out, I think there's a free trial. There's a link in the description to the Trading Collective. I'm pretty sure there's a 2-week free trial still going on with it. Bloomberg has an article, how big beef is fueling the